Oh my goodness. Y'all are so thirsty. I cannot actually believe that you are drinking out of a hose right now. This is absolutely crazy. Like, oh my goodness. Don't fight over it. There's plenty for everyone, I promise. The chickens are singing their song. And Papa's cow walked over to sing hers too. And now she hears me and she's not going to do it. Told you. Hi, sweet girl. I'm out here doing waters. It's not like it's feed time or anything like that. The chickens are seriously singing their egg song. I think that's what that is today. And this little girl walks up all on her own to be a part of the chicken song. I don't know if this is Zippy. I can't remember. I'm gonna call her Baby. Hi, baby girl. How are you? Don't be scared. Y'all, she has clovers on her eyes. She has 3-leaf clovers on her eyes. Look at that. How neat of markings. So pretty. So this is a yearling, I'm guessing. She's probably a little bit more than a year old. And it has been really neat to watch these little guys and girls grow out here. And I know that they have future plans of putting them out back and whatnot. My gosh. Everybody's going nuts over there. Did you come to... I'm going to back this party bus up. Did you come over here to see if everything's okay? Are you trying to tell me that this is not a normal noise? Or are you coming over here to yell at them because they're the neighbors that make all the noise? That's exactly what it is. She's like not concerned. She's annoyed. She's like, your roosters and chickens make so much noise that we get no peace. We're the noisy neighbors. That's exactly who we are. That's what we have become. I'm sorry. It's one of those things though, like it'll stop. It's not 10 p.m. It's during daylight hours. There's rules about that, right? Oh, she's mad. Oh, she's got sass. That's what she came over here for. I'm all like, oh, she's sweet. She thinks I'm putting food out or she wants love. No, she came over here to tell me to keep my kids quiet. She's like, excuse me, ma'am. Your children are annoying and loud, and this neighborhood is quite peaceful most of the time, but you're that neighbor. Have y'all ever had that neighbor? Yeah, my mom talks about that neighbor, her version of that neighbor all the time. She lives in town, in a suburb, not in a city, in town. And oh, she's still mad. In town, when people move next door, she has a rental house next door, she doesn't know. But the people that recently moved in have dogs. And she says that they bark 24 hours a day. 24 hours a day. Okay, well, my kids are calming down. She says that they put them outside and they just bark and bark and bark and bark until they come back in. And that some nights they don't come home. So they're out in their kennels, out in their fenced-in yard, and they bark. And I said, well, is it like at least a cute bark? She goes, Jamie, there's 6 of them. And they bark and howl and bark and howl. And it's the most awful, nonstop thing. And she said she feels sorry for them because it's not that they're hungry. They're well taken care of dogs. She said, but they just are dogs that want to be inside and want attention nonstop. Hi, Gunpowder. What are you doing over here in Papa's pasture? Are you good? So she says that she tried to talk to him and say, hey, your dogs bark nonstop, really loud all the time, like they're just dying for attention. Is there anything that we could do to, like, maybe you could put them inside, like after 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, even 10 o'clock, and maybe you could find a way to calm them down or something. They're kind of anxious. And the people got mad at her. So then they started doing it. more. And my mom felt bad because that meant that the dogs were now being punished because she complained about their barking. So it's kind of bad. She literally brought all of her friends back to complain now. I'm sorry that we're bad neighbors. It's very short-lived. They don't do it at night, I promise. I'm really sorry. Something is really weird here, actually. These guys don't come to this fence. And for her to come by herself and then go get the others, and it's been a solid 20 minutes in between me watering. Why? Wait a minute. Is that gate closed? Oh my God. They don't have any water. This is bad. This is actually really, really bad. Because they're so thirsty, they're fighting over water. They were locked in this pasture with no water. None. So I went over and opened up the gate. Well, hello. Moses likes a shower. These girls like to drink it. But Moses wants it on him. Directly on him. Oh, excuse you. This is actually the saddest thing. I don't know how the gate got closed. Maybe it's the wind, but they were on this side and it's so sad because they're fighting over this bucket and the hose just will not pour fast enough. I know that Papa isn't home. I tried to drive over as I was opening the gate and he's gone right now. So I'm just, thank God for this smart mama cow in here, or smart heifer, or whatever you want to call her. Little Clover over there. Lucky. That's what we probably should call her. Lester's preached water to me from the very beginning. I'm so thankful that the timing was right and that I was able to see what they were trying to tell me. But I'm also thankful that I got to be up close and personal with these babies. Gosh, they're... Hey! All right, guys. So everything's back to normal now. We got water back in the pasture. You know, it's 90 degrees out. And for April, that's pretty warm. The wind also makes it pretty dry out. And there's actually even like a burn ban this weekend because of how things are so dry. And the wind, of course, this crazy Texas wind. But what I do think is important to know is that, you know, the amount of liquids that these animals require, the amount of water that animals require is significant. But it's even worse when it starts to get hot and dry like this. So it's very easy to, you know, not be so in tune when you get busy to not realize that, oh my gosh, it changed. We need a bigger trough. So we've helped out here. We've added an extra trough, and it's no big deal to add some water to the cows every single day while I'm doing the rest of the waters. Plus, I've really enjoyed loving on these guys, especially the one with the clovers. I don't know her name. What a smart cow, though. I'm out here this morning watering up, doing all my chores, and I'm watering the grass, and she comes to yell at me. And I made jokes and put it in a video saying that she was complaining about the noise from the neighbors. But reality was, when I turned the water off, she walked away. Then I find myself doing more waters, doing, you know, more chores, and lo and behold, she doesn't bring her friends all back over. And then I thought to myself, they don't have water. They're telling me something. So I went, got them a bucket, and they fought over it. And then instantly I realized that their gate was actually closed as well. So it's very easy for things to happen quicker than you realize, and you get busy with other emergencies and other animals, and you know, life happens, and that's why it takes a village to, you know, be involved. But they're gonna be okay. I really enjoyed my time with them today, and you know, water's kind of my thing. So all is well.